everyone. So this is On the Beat with Jazz, and I'm just gonna do a quick get ready with me video on how I apply my makeup. Let's just get into it. Starting with a primer on my face. I want it to last long, so I'm using Wet n Wild face primer, PhotoFocus. I'm gonna use a spoolie to tighten up these eyebrows. The eyebrows. Gotta tighten up the eyebrows. So I use an angled brush. I'm in no way a makeup artist. I just do what feels right. Whatever. But yeah, I use an angled brush with this is the e.l.f. It's not black. I think it's Expresso. I don't like dark eyebrows, even though it comes out dark on me, but yeah, I'm just gonna put some on. I'm gonna put some on in the mirror because this camera's not right. I think I'm gonna do like a purple pink situation. Yeah, that'd be nice. Purple pink with like a little neutral something happening on the inside. All right, let's do it. Okay, so using this palette, which will be available on the website soon, but for now I'm gonna use this palette. I'm gonna tell you what colors I'm using. Oh, this is gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. I got a little sparkly purple action happening over here, and then all my pinks over here. It's gonna be cute. We're gonna do this. Face is gonna be beat today, okay? Okay, so I'm using this brush, double tip. So it's like a blending something, and then like you can tune up with this. You know, YouTubers put their hand behind their stuff so they can show you what it is. Anyways, so I'm glad you found it funny. So what you want to do also, before I even do that step, is what I normally do is take your color, your like face color. For me, I bought this from Ulta Beauty. This is the finishing powder in the color Tan to Deep Warm, because I am tan to deep warm. And what I do is, because the concealer's so light, I try to blend it out, but this is also setting the cream that I put. I put that in my brow line just to calm down whatever is happening in eyebrow land. But yeah, this is also a good thing to use for a transition color. If you're doing more neutral looks, just to make sure nothing's too harsh. Even though, like I said, just doing me, being great. I mean, I blend all the way. We're gonna find out. Definitely gonna find out. Okay, so I'm gonna use this deep purple situation, but first I want to give like a, I don't know, some illusion of something. So I'm gonna use this like light pink color. Ooh, yes, pigmentation. We like that. We like that. I'm gonna use the mirror. This camera's tripping me up. So we're gonna put that under the brow line, not necessarily on the crease. On the crease, we're gonna want that purple color. We're just gonna put that, and I'll put a little more. So, like I said, not exactly the crease, but not exactly the full brow line. want to tap off that excess product. Try to make it as even as possible. Even. All right, it's gonna look crazy. It's gonna look crazy, but we're gonna fix this up. So on the flip side of the brush, I will put that purpley color, that dark purple, and we're gonna put this now in the crease. What I like about this brush is that it kind of blends as it applies the product, which is cool. So I'm gonna put this in my crease. It's okay if it gets on the lid a little, because then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the crease. Ooh, we're gonna cut the crease. Once I put this purple in, I'm gonna bring it a little over to the side. And then what also happens when you use the other side of the brush, whatever product you had from the previous shadow kind of already blends in as well. Putting this all along the crease. Sometimes I like to go inward, which is also why I don't apply like the foundation as yet, because sometimes there's some product fallout and it's very hard when you're working with these colors to clean that up, especially when you're like a lighter tone, kind of like me, kind of lighter. Okay, so we put in the purple, we put in the pink, turn up, turn up. So now, this is a very old palette, but it's a concealer palette. I'm not gonna show you inside, looks a little crazy. But I'm gonna take a color to prime the eyes or give it a base so I can put on this next color. So you want to apply it to the lid. It's kind of similar to the color that I put under the eyebrows. So I'm just going to dab that in. But you basically want to, like it says, cut the crease, putting the majority of the product toward my lash line. And trying to do this little fade effect at the side, because then we're going to pack in some more purple, and depending how I'm feeling, probably a little dark brown, little chocolate brown situation. I'm going to do that to the other eye. But you kind of want this to be as precise as possible. I'm giving you the Sparks Notes version of it because of time. But you basically want to meet the concealer to your color that you put in the crease. Try to make it as precise as possible when working with the inner eye area. So it's kind of going to look like this. Everything is on point for y'all today, because when I tell you that cutting the crease is a struggle otherwise, baby, struggle complete. Okay, so once we've done that, put Put you away. So I like to work, I don't know how I work. I put the middle in and then work this way, work that way. I just know at the end it's gonna be a little darker. So eyeshadow palette in my hand. My eyeshadow C brush. It's gonna look like this, minus the product. And let's see. We're gonna try to do like a ombre effect. So I'm going to use I'm gonna use this color. I love this color on this palette. It's like a light brown color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna packing it in to where I put the concealer. And you can also use eyeshadow primer. That's probably what most normal people use, but ain't nobody got time. If you got concealer on hand, use that. If you have primer, also great. I have my concealer, so that is what I shall use, thus saith the Lord. Okay, we're getting somewhere, people. We're getting somewhere. So packing that into the concealer on the eyes. Then on the other side, I'm gonna use this light pink color that I have. Light pink. I'm gonna kind of blend that in. Of course, this will not be our final destination because I'm probably gonna throw back this neon pinkish color that we have. I'm kind of just like blend it into the brown, this brown color. Now we're gonna go back to that blending brush color that I have, or just blending brush situation. Go back in with the pink. Tap that in. We have this purple color that I'm gonna use. Don't know where. Running out of eyelid. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, y'all. We're gonna like swipe away from. Okay, so we're gonna use this sparkly purple color over here in this region. I'm gonna throw it in over here. Hopefully you can see it. If not, I'll be very sad. Ooh, that's cute, or whatever. Definitely like a metallic color. I have been using like more matte colors in this area, but I'm just blending it into the pink that I just kind of threw on. Just is giving me all the vibes right now. It's like a pinkish purple glitter situation happening now, which is great. And now, of course, because I mixed everything on this brush, we're gonna go back to that purple that we used in the crease to pretty much finish off the eyes. Probably not gonna use that brown just because I don't want it too dark. But we're gonna brush this out in like a V-like motion. Then we're gonna go in and clean it up with some foundation. But yeah, you're gonna move this in like a V-like motion just to blend it a little. Yeah, and bring it back into the crease area. Okay, so we still got some purple sparkle. I'll probably put it in the inside as well. I'll debate if that's actually gonna happen. But yeah, so this is it for eyeshadow time. Okay. Once again, gonna give you a Spark Notes version of this because time. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, going to take a damp sponge, damp one. I'm using Fenty foundation in the color 420. Find your color. It's a little difficult, but yeah. So we're gonna put a little on. Gotta be careful not to mess up what you just did. Squirt a little on the face and just dab it in. And then to clean up that area that might be too far out, you just take your foundation and kind of dab it in so it looks a little more circular. Try to get the foundation everywhere. My neck tends to be a little lighter, so try to dab it in these areas as well. And forehead's a little difficult right now because I'm trying to set my hair. Don't be afraid to get it on your scarf. You can wash it. Yeah, so do that. Do it on the underside as well. If you want to like a light application of foundation, otherwise go to town, do 3 layers of whatever. I know I do a light one because I know I build on it. So we're gonna still take this HD concealer. I'm gonna put it under my eyes now. And we're gonna put it under the eyes. Because now we're gonna do our highlights and contour. So put it like so. Then I use either a brush or a sponge, the same sponge on the other side, and dab it in. because then it gets a little crazy around the eyebrows, which is why I say I probably go back in to put more product there. But it's gonna look a little lighter. Make sure you buff everything out. Cool, cool, cool. So now I'll take my dark color. It's a little chocolatey. I don't really need that much product because I am on the lighter side. And do a little in the nose section. You want to know how to do a nose job? Use concealer. Then we're gonna use this brush. It's a contour brush from e.l.f. I use mostly e.l.f. products for brushings and everything. Brush that in. It's gonna look a little dark, but trying to make it look as natural as possible. You can also do that too. I try to go up into my hairline when I do this. We gonna fix that. I use now this angular brush to do the smaller parts like my nose. Instant nose job. Look on the slim side, you feel me? Okay, so now that we're all contoured and highlighted, I'm gonna set it with powder. Cool. So I'm gonna use this brush. I don't normally do. I have an angled like powder brush. But we're just gonna use this for now in the interest of time I no longer have right now. And we're gonna put that in. Remember to brush the excess off. Tap it into the chin area. Over here I have combination skin, so like these areas tend to be a little more oily, so I gotta put a little extra product just to hold it down. So we did that. I used Sacha Buttercup. Actually the Sacha Buttercup ran out and I bought this banana setting powder from Ulta Beauty as well. I'll tell you what it was. So we're gonna go back in with this contour brush, and I'm using the Fenty finishing powder in the color Nutmeg for the contour areas. Just to set it because it was a wet product. Once again, I do away from my lips, like up into my hairline. You can just pack it in on the nose. And pack it in. Usually when I do makeup on my nose begins to run for no reason whatsoever. So now you got this on. Cool. So while it sets, I'm gonna do my mascara and eyeliner. I love this mascara. It's Twisted Volume Maximum Performance Mascara. and it has different settings. So like you can do like basic, not so basic. Well, this is womb volume all day, all night. So I'm on setting 4, of course, because I'm extra. Put that on. Because of course when you put on eyeshadow, it gets a little lightened by whatever product you put on it. So just gonna whoosh whoosh that in. Baby, I can wear my eyelashes just like this, but I'm not going to. So try to be careful not to get it on the actual lid itself. But of course I do anyway, which is why I go in with eyeliner, because that pretty much just cleans up that whole situation. So I use NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner for my liner. And we're just gonna do a basic winged eyeliner. This part takes artistry and a steady hand and patience. Lots and lots of patience. I jacked it up a little, but it's okay. Get to the other side. Of course, one side comes out a little better than the other, but we thank God. Anyhow. Okay, I'm gonna take this full face brush and use my finishing powder in my color. I'm gonna dab, dab, dab it in and kind of use it to blend in the highlight and contour that I just put in. Also to brush away the excess in the lighter color. You don't want to brush it away too much. And that gives it a nice blend. Nice blend. Let's do an eyebrow check. I'm not gonna fill it back in because I think we're good. It's still relatively filled in. I think we're good, people. I think we're good. So now I'm gonna take my highlighter from my line on the Be Cosmetics. This is in the color Champagne. So far, this is my second time using liquid highlighter. I love it. Like, the payoff is so great. I have another color in my line called Bailey's, and if you're my shade, probably a little darker, it definitely has that payoff. Like, it's not even there. So we're gonna dab it in. I don't want to be too excessive with the highlighter. And it smells so good. It smells like candy. So we got a little highlight going on, a little something, something. Okay, cool. And last but not least but not last, this is some lashes from my line in the style Jahnel. I love these. These are like so cute. We're gonna take them out. They look small enough for my eyes, but I'm just gonna like measure it out a little. Yeah, these are good. I don't even think I have to cut them. Great. So, I'm gonna take some eyelash glue. Ooh. Go on my finger. And we're gonna put that over. I use black eyelash glue so I don't have to kill myself with trying to blend white one in. My fan's on, so try to expedite this drying process. But we're gonna put these on. I am the psychopath that uses my fingers sometimes. Bear with me, people. We're gonna just blend it in. I also have naturally curly eyelashes, so sometimes it does not blend the way I want it to, but ooh, these are cute. Like, do y'all see it? Ooh. All right. Ooh. Okay. Take the other ones out. We're just gonna do the same process. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get out your way and I'm gonna update you guys in a couple seconds or towards the end of my workday, because yeah, we're almost done. So you want it as close to that lash line as possible. And there we go, people. Come back to you with the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished product. What I did off camera was apply some of that sparkly purple color on the bottom of my lid, and also apply a little lip gloss. For this look, I wanted to do something a little more neutral or natural looking in the lip. So I did a lip gloss in the color Driftwood from Ulta Beauty. So here's the finished product. I took down my curls. What I did this morning was curl it with the curling iron and just pin the curls, simple pin curl. And this is how the curls came out. So this is the finished look. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to see a video about how I curled my hair, please let me know. And also, if you have any questions about any of the products used in the video. See you guys later.